Hello and welcome to the Smart IT Academy. In this course, we are going to explore the Marketing Automation module. We will explore how to configure and use the module to increase the efficiency and capabilities of your marketing efforts. As with many Odoo modules, Marketing Automation is integrated with many other modules, including CRM, email marketing, events, social marketing, and more. Here we can see the main marketing automation workflow. Firstly, we should define the target audience. Then, plan and perform actions to connect with this audience. These could be emails, as well as text and WhatsApp messages. Depending on the reaction of potential or existing clients, for example, if an email was opened or not, we can plan the next actions or create a new task for a responsible person or create a new lead. Odoo allows you to automate routine operations. For this first lesson, we will introduce the menus and basic features within Marketing Automation. Let's begin our introduction from the main dashboard by typing MAR and selecting the Marketing Automation icon. The default page displays the Campaigns menu. We see an overview of all our campaigns in various stages. Campaigns that have not yet started will appear in the new stage. Campaigns that are currently in progress will appear in the running stage, and campaigns that are no longer running will display in the stopped stage. The Marketing Automation module runs the concept called activity, which means different actions of a campaign. There are 4 types of activities: email, SMS, WhatsApp messages, and server action. We will discuss them later in this lesson. Now, we will only focus on the numbers we can see on the main dashboard. The total, running, and completed boxes for each campaign represent campaign's activities and its stages. Total means the total targeting contacts covered by the campaign. Running are the number of activities processing at the moment, for example, during mailing. If we click to any campaign, we will see its detail form. Here we see target, unicity, filter, and workflow section of a campaign, where the various campaign activities are located. Let's close this campaign and create a new one. Let's click New button on the main Marketing Automation dashboard. We can create a new campaign starting from scratch. That means that we will populate all data manually, or we can create it using Odoo predefined templates. Let's create a new campaign with predefined template Commercial Prospection. Let's select Type of Campaign, Commercial Prospection, and then click Create Campaign button. Odoo will create a new predefined campaign that includes specific settings, target audience, and activities such as emails and server action that will be applied for it. Let's discuss the campaign settings in more detail. On the top, we see Target. Let's select the target audience we want to reach with our campaign. The most interesting for our purposes are existing customers or contacts in our database, or potential customers called leads and opportunities created earlier. Both these concepts are considered in the CRM module. We can also use a target called mailing contact. We can add conditions called filter applied for the target audience. For example, we can select contacts and can apply to them a new filter, for example, City, London. Press Add Condition button, then define a field. Just type City and click on it in the list. Choose Type of Condition, let's select Equal, and then type London. We can see the result of our filter. How many records matches our domain? Let's click Green Hyperlink. We can see only one record. It is Wembley Stadium. Let's close the list. Let's remove this filter. Here we see activities of the campaign, emails and server actions. Here we can see the type of activity as a small icon before its description. The first email, which offers a free catalogue, will be sent in 1 hour. Then the second email will be sent in 7 days after the first one. If customer replies to email, Odoo will automatically send an internal message to the salesperson responsible for processing results. Let's click on the title of activity, Offer Free Catalog. Here we can see Activity Settings. Activity Summary, an interactive summary, explains plainly what the activity will do. Let's close this activity and add a new one. We will press Add a New Activity button. As we just said, the Marketing Automation module allows users to create 4 types of activities: email, SMS, WhatsApp message, and server action. Email and SMS are standard and habitual ways to contact with an audience. To use WhatsApp messages, the Odoo standard WhatsApp application must be set up. Server action means that Odoo will automatically create an action in the response of a customer action. For example, open email or reply. We can schedule any of these types for our marketing automation campaign. Let's select existing template. We can also create the new one. As we mentioned earlier, marketing automation is integrated with many other modules, in particular e-commerce. Marketing automation templates have been added for e-commerce flows. Next field is Trigger. Trigger includes the time, hours, days, weeks, or months, and condition when next activity will start automatically. For example, beginning of workflow or mail opened. Domain means the target audience we want to reach. By default, Odoo will apply the same domain as applied for the whole campaign, but we can also make changes. For example, add more conditions here. For example, we can add the condition City is London here as we have done it earlier. Let's discard changes and leave the standard campaign without changes. We can test our campaign preliminary. Just click the Launcher Test and select or create one test participant to check the email. If we are happy with the test result, we can start the campaign. Start our campaign by clicking the Start button. It takes time to send emails, so we will wait a specific time for Odoo to send the email. Odoo presents the results of the specific campaign in the form of a graph. Here we see the campaign metrics. There are detailed statistics and analytics within a marketing campaign, measuring its success and effectiveness. Triggered marketing activities populate relevant activity blocks with real-time metrics in the campaign detail form. In the workflow section of a campaign detail form, where the campaign activities are found, a collection of useful data can be found on every individual activity block, like the number of communications sent, percentage of messages that have been clicked, and more. We see the activities in this workflow are emails, as shown by the mail icon, and word email under the activity title. For mail activities, we see statistics related to the email, such as the number of emails sent and the percentage of clicked, replied, and bounced emails. The pie icon shows the activity in the view currently displayed. The green lines on the graphs for each activity show the number of participants that an activity was completed for on a given day. Let's click the filter button for the services activity on the top right. Now we see the number of records this activity is targeting. Selecting the records wording will display a list of all the specific records. In the top right, we see smart buttons including templates, clicks, tests, and participants. Let's click on the Template Smart button. Here we see a list of email templates included in our campaign and statistics related to the mailing such as sent, delivered, opened, clicked, and replied rate. Let's return to our Services Offering campaign and click on the Clicks Smart button. Here we see reporting on the number of clicks for links embedded in our mailings. Let's return to our Services Offering campaign again and click on Participants. Here, a list displays all records the campaign is targeting. When we click on the Test Small button, we see all tests we performed while testing. We will again return to the Campaigns menu and review the menus at the top. Under the Reporting menu, we can find reporting on link clicks, mailing traces for our various campaign activities, and participants. Under the Configuration menu, we can configure favorite filters, which can be used repeatedly in targeting campaign recipients. These menus will be covered in more depth in the next lessons. Now you have had an introduction to the basic features of the Marketing Automation module. Why don't you head to the next module, where we will review the Configuration and Reporting menus. Thank you for watching, and until next time.